But yeah, how you just talked about the Eagles? How worried are you about this Eagles team and the matchup issues that they give us?
Extremely worried, like legitimately already thinking about it, scared,
Yeah,
kind of worried. And I'm not worried about the Eagles' rushing attack, which not saying it's not good because it is. And Jalen Hurts is going to break off some runs because he's very good at it. I'm worried about their deep passing attack because that's the one spot on this defense consistently where you have been able to hurt them. The Niners have 8 pass plays allowed of 50 yards or more on the season. That's the most in the NFL. Jalen Hurts can throw it deep. Everybody's bringing up that pass he had to Quez Watkins when the last time the Niners played the Eagles, where he got down to like the 5 yard line and then didn't end up scoring. But I just, in my head, all I see is Jalen Hurts scrambling around and just launching that thing deep to A.J. Brown, who ate the 49ers breakfast, lunch, and dinner the last time they saw him when he was on the Titans. That's actually what has me the most nervous going into the game.
yeah, and normally I would be worried about that aspect. I do think I will say that I do think that these quarterbacks, the quarterback that he had in Tennessee, is completely different than Jalen Hurts. I
True.
really feel like they're gonna really try and almost do what the 49ers do and just run. They're gonna try and bully us with the run with that offensive line. And Jalen Hurts wants to run at the end of the day. That's what he wants. That's what they want to do with him. They I don't think that they don't use AJ Brown quite like Tennessee did. And it could just be the fact that the quarterback's name for Tennessee,
Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill, doesn't he's not the same. He's not going to be run. They're not looking to do QB options with Ryan Tannehill. That they're just not going to do that. So I feel like it's just Jalen Hurts. It's almost like they're going to use him on play action. They're going to use him in just different ways than Tennessee. So I'm not as worried. I don't know if that even makes any sense, but to not be worried about AJ Brown, but it's just a different kind of worried. I think that he will get his. I'm actually more worried about Devontae Smith, just because of his route running ability and his speed and yeah, his ability, because they're going to be cheating up. I got to believe that the 49ers are going to end up having to cheat up in this game because they're going to try and run the ball. But how do you feel about that?
Well, the weird thing about the 49ers defense is that if you go back and look, whether it's Devontae Adams or DK Metcalf
Hmm.
or Mike Evans or whoever you want to pick, the Niners defense has allowed the number one wide receiver to kind of go off against them pretty much
Hmm.
all year long. The weird thing about that is it still hasn't really mattered. They still don't really let you score that many
Yeah.
touchdowns, and no one else really gets anything. The problem is the Eagles have 2 of those guys, like you said, in not only A.J. Brown, but Devontae Smith. So it's going to be a problem. And I know that Diamondor Lenore has been playing a lot better lately, and he absolutely has. But he
Yeah,
has not been tested like he's going to be tested this week for sure.
that's true. Because it's not going to be. He doesn't have a Gallup on the field to rest this week. Because not to say that Gallup's not good, but I think he's taken a step back a little bit from the injury that he
Yeah.
had. But